The global tech race has entered an intense phase, with China making a bold move to challenge OpenAI's dominance in the AI sector. OpenAI's ChatGPT, a chatbot that skyrocketed to become the fastest app in history to reach 100 million users, was a game changer. It achieved 1 million users within just 5 days and reached a staggering 100 million in only 2 months. This rapid growth catapulted ChatGPT into the spotlight, with its user base now exceeding 800 million active users each week. The growth trajectory of ChatGPT has been nothing short of exponential, driven by its accessibility and ease of use. This rapid adoption has been the cornerstone of its success, with the speed of its user base expansion being one of its key differentiators in the AI race. However, China, which has long been striving to close the technological gap with the West, has now thrown down the gauntlet with its own AI solution, a new chatbot that aims to directly rival ChatGPT and change the landscape of artificial intelligence. This is not just another AI app. China's entry into the AI race signals Beijing's intent to assert itself as a leader in the field of AI, not only for its own domestic market, but also for the global South, where Western tools and solutions have traditionally been dominant. It also highlights China's growing technological prowess and its ability to develop AI solutions tailored for its economy and beyond. Alibaba's Quen AI app, which launched recently, is already making waves. During its launch week alone, it garnered more than 10 million downloads, a massive success that caused Alibaba's stock to jump by nearly 5%. Quen is not just a small addition to Alibaba's suite of services, it is part of the company's long-term strategy to build a fully operational AI agent. This AI tool will start off in China, but is expected to expand globally in the near future, presenting a direct challenge to OpenAI's ChatGPT. Unlike ChatGPT, which operates as a closed-source system, Quen's open-source model provides a distinct advantage. Because Quen is open source, it offers flexibility that is crucial for businesses looking to customize and adapt the AI for their specific use cases. Whether a company is running a retail business, managing a power grid, or operating in any other industry, Quen's open-source nature allows it to be easily tailored to meet diverse needs. This is a major advantage over the US-based models, which are closed and often rigid in their applications. Furthermore, Quen is free to use for many of its core features, allowing businesses to scale their operations without incurring the massive costs that are associated with other AI models like ChatGPT. This makes Quen an attractive alternative, particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises looking to leverage AI without breaking the bank. The costs of running AI systems in the US, like ChatGPT, are prohibitively high, often requiring significant computational power and energy consumption. Quen, by contrast, is optimized for lower resource usage, meaning businesses don't need to spend vast amounts of money on energy or hardware to maintain the system. This places Quen at a competitive advantage over the US model, which is not only expensive but also requires significant financial and computational resources to scale. If China's AI can close the final intelligence gap with the US, it's likely that Quen will see rapid adoption. Once that gap is bridged, getting users will not be a problem. China's ability to offer a cost-effective, customizable, and energy-efficient AI solution could result in a massive wave of adoption, particularly as Quen continues to improve and evolve. If the current trend holds, China could leapfrog the US in terms of global AI adoption. Looking at the open-source AI models coming from both the US and China, the advantage is already shifting. Meta's Llama, a highly regarded open-source model, led the field for over 18 months. But in a surprising turn of events, Quen's downloads exploded, doubling the previous download numbers in just a single quarter and surpassing Llama with a staggering 400 million downloads. This rapid surge has been a clear signal to the market that China's open-source models are gaining ground fast. Quen now accounts for nearly 40% of all new language models, a significant rise that has caused Meta to lose 15% of its market share in just a few months. This shift is a major blow to the US AI industry, and it signals that China's models are quickly closing the gap and could soon surpass their American counterparts. The larger implications of this shift are profound. The US AI industry, long seen as the leader in the field, is now facing a serious challenge from China. But what gives China the edge? It comes down to the country's industrial base, retail ecosystem, and unified payment systems. China's economy is uniquely positioned to leverage AI across industries, with Alibaba standing at the center of this massive, integrated network. In China, over 1 billion people use WeChat for transactions, making it the dominant payment platform in the country. This gives Alibaba an enormous user base to draw from, allowing Quen to quickly scale and gain massive adoption. With 85% of shoppers using WeChat for payments, Alibaba has the ability to influence millions of consumers, gather invaluable data, and enhance the performance of Quen. This gives Alibaba an incredible advantage in scaling AI applications across China, which in turn positions Quen as a serious competitor to Western models. While the US struggles to integrate AI across industries, China is already ahead, with a ready-made platform for rapid adoption. Even amidst the recent downturns in the AI sector, Alibaba has managed to thrive, seeing a 10% increase in stock value, while companies like Meta have seen their stock prices plummet by nearly 20%. The market is clearly starting to recognize the difference in how China and the US are approaching AI development. China's approach is sustainable, as it relies on customer revenue to fund its growth, whereas the US is heavily dependent on debt to fuel its AI ambitions. The US is burning through billions of dollars in data centers, infrastructure, and R&D, while China is using its vast customer base to generate the necessary funds for AI development. This is a major distinction between the two countries, and it will play a crucial role in the future of the AI race. With Alibaba's Quen poised to become a fully operational AI agent, it could soon integrate into even more sectors, from travel and booking services to education and beyond. Quen's ability to seamlessly fit into China's existing ecosystem of services, such as retail, payments, and entertainment, gives it an enormous advantage in terms of scalability. As Quen becomes more widely used, it will likely transform how Chinese consumers interact with technology on a daily basis. This is something that the US model simply cannot replicate, as the US lacks the same level of industrial integration and consumer base to support such widespread AI adoption. The key to China's AI success lies in its ability to drive real-world applications and influence everyday consumers. If China can continue to drive mass adoption of AI, particularly among regular people, it will put tremendous pressure on US companies to keep up. OpenAI, for example, has committed more than $1 trillion to AI development, but it is currently only generating $13 billion in annual revenue, with a significant portion of that coming from consumer subscriptions to ChatGPT. However, what happens when China's AI solutions offer the same capabilities at a fraction of the price? If Quen continues to evolve, it could disrupt OpenAI's revenue model, particularly if it is able to undercut ChatGPT's pricing. This could squeeze OpenAI's profits and force the company to rely on even more expensive subscription models, further alienating consumers. But the US is facing even larger economic challenges that could make it harder to continue its AI ambitions. The country's economy is already deeply in debt, and with interest rates rising, borrowing money to fund AI development is becoming increasingly difficult. Meanwhile, China's model of using customer revenue to fund its AI projects is more sustainable and can allow for long-term growth without the need for massive debt. If China can continue to drive mass adoption of AI, it could eventually lead to the US being overtaken as the leader in AI development. The key to China's success lies in its ability to scale AI quickly and efficiently. By leveraging its existing user base, unified payment systems, and integrated industrial base, China has the potential to revolutionize the AI landscape. The question remains, can the US catch up, or will China lead the world in AI development? Only time will tell. But as the global race for AI supremacy heats up, it's clear that China is positioning itself to become the dominant player in the years to come.